I thought I would film a video showing you, as I often ask other people, what I do in, say, the last 10 minutes before I actually go live. And if you do a YouTube channel, I would love you to make the same video. Of course, it depends on the day. If I'm rushing in from a medical appointment, then it's more hectic if I've got a scheduled live than days when I don't have a scheduled live and they're a bit more relaxing to set up and then just start the video live stream. So first of all, this is how I'm currently operating my live streams. Recently I bought this big whiteboard and I've turned it on its side, and because I do several videos a week, I found it easier to write the day, which day I do my lives, which channel, as that can get confusing, the date of the next one of that day, the time of it if it's a scheduled one, and a little reminder what I do on that live. And then over this side, always in blue when I do music, I write in what music I have to put up on the video before I go live. And as you can see, because this is a scheduled live, I always, as I schedule it, put the music up. And then you can see I've got, for example, Tuesday is my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, and that's normally a tour. Now this is unscheduled, so therefore I write what I'm going to be doing on the channel, and I have to remind myself I need to add the music credits and anything else, because on a unscheduled live, or you obviously can't add them beforehand. And the date, I don't write the date in of this one because it's unscheduled, and this is what I'm going to share on this Tuesday tour. I'm doing a tour of my land and my local area. Then we go on to Wednesday. The magnet is there because this is today. So this is the day I'm on, which helps me tremendously. As you can see, this is Wednesday on the New Beginnings channel, and this is the video live stream from, it's going to be the 1st of November, so it will be gone after you see this, and remind me updates, garden progress, etc. And during the week, if something pops up, I think, oh, I'll talk about that, then I write it on the board as a sort of message board to remind me, because sometimes I get to a live chat and I'm like, oh, what should I talk about today? So we've got here a promo. I want to do a shout out particularly for Two Doves, Bees and Gardens channel. Do go and check them out. And there's a certain reason I'm going to say in the video what I'm sharing about their channel. I'm sharing that I've just planted 2 mango seeds, and I've actually tried to start a pineapple tree from a shop bought pineapple. I'm talking about a new tree I've bought, and a video I've put up about some red bugs that have just also come to be found in parts of America, and they're fretting about what these red bugs are. Well, they're very common in Cyprus, they're not a problem. I'm going to talk about that on my channel and say I've made a video on them, so they're not an issue. And talking about it's 18 years on the 4th of November that me and Mike moved to this house. And then again, I've already done the copyright, the music credits, and to remind myself to set up the next one, next Wednesday live, as soon as I finish this one. And then the next day is Thursday from the channel Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, and it's Inspirational Thursday Thoughts. Again, it's not a set live time, it's a pop-up. And what I'm going to do this week is some Q&As. I'm going to do that. And again, I remind myself that I have to music credit here, and this is, I put up a promo about Streamyard. I do a discount if anyone pays for Streamyard. I have a discount code, so that reminds me to pop that in. As you can see, my music credit is mostly just one channel. It's not a channel, it's not an app either. I always forget the word for it. It's a platform, and I use all music from there, so I only have to do one music credit for every piece of music I use. So that's pretty cool. And then we have Friday, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty channel, and that's a set time. It's a scheduled live at 2 PM. Remember, these are my Cyprus times, and that's Friday Friendship Club, and that's been scheduled the 3rd of November, and I'm talking about what's happening here. I think I've got a video to share of that. I can't remember. Oh no, that's the title. That's the title I'm going to be talking about, because when I scheduled it I needed a title, so I've written down what the title is, and that will remind me. And the reason my writing's all skewiff like that is I'm now sitting on the floor, so you can imagine it takes me quite some time to get up off the floor, so you can imagine I lean over and try and write on it if I can't bother to pick the board up. That's why my writing's all like that. And then finally, another unscheduled is Fridays. I would probably do it mostly on my other channel, Everything Dance Your Mentor, and it's a series I've started, My Dance Journey. I'm probably doing one a month. I've done one episode, one live on there, and that's just to remind me if I want to do that, if I have enough time left of my free 20 hours of Streamyard free usage. I can't do one on a long month because I don't have enough hours left, but I'll probably do one once every month or so. And I started the first one with my very first days going to my first dance class and how that occurred, and I will slowly be going through my whole history of my dance career. And again, that's to remind me to add the music credit and the Streamyard discount code. And that's it. And this is just a message for me. People often ask me for a health update, which I'm not sharing constantly now on my channel because there's so much. And my last update of my health was on a live on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty on Friday the 13th of October. And if anyone asks me anything, I just reference that to them so they can find out the information. So that's basically what I do. So as I'm setting up my live, I will obviously look at my board for what day it is and what's happening on that live. The next thing I do is under my desk I have this crate that I pull out, and you will see I've made my own funny filing system. So we have Monday Fun Day, Tuesday Tours and Chat, Wednesday Friends Day, Inspirational Thursday Thoughts, Friday Friendship Club, and then we have the Everything Dance, My Dance Journey. And in here are things that I use either constantly or I'm running a series, oh sorry about the monkey on the left, running a series on something, or I'm reading excerpts from a book, something like that. Monday, for example, if you watch my Monday lives, you will know that I have these discs. Now, I used to show these when I was going to talk about a theme. I used to show these. Well, now I've made my own little interlude title pages, if you like. So I've now got this as a film, and I will look on the back and know it is number 6 on my little film clips, Blast from the Past. So if I'm going to talk about things Blast from the Past, instead of showing this on screen, I now play clip number 6. And that gives me a short interlude where I can actually have a quick drink or get the book or whatever I'm showing you ready. So I still have all these, because when I'm sorting out what to show, let's say from Blast from the Past, I'll put it up here on my desk and I will lay this on top, play that, and then while that's playing, I put on my lap whatever I'm going to share with you. So I still have all these discs and I still use them. Also in the Monday section, as I say, I've got lots of different themes going on in there. I'll have books that I'm reading you excerpts on, such as I'm reading you bits from Aesop's Fables. I've got that in there. My tips and hacks and any current things that I'm reading to you. There are, of course, many things. I get a disc out and think, right, what am I going to show for that today? And I go hunting around the house to find what I need to find to share with you. Tuesday Tours and Chat, that has nothing in it. Wednesday Friends Day, oh, we have the tambourine for tambourine time. We have a bag of some games that I play games with you on some Wednesdays. That's what's going on down here. I have some games here that I'm playing as well. They're too big for in here. Thursday Thoughts, there's a few of my psychology books that I share with you, my Who Are You information and some quiz cards. Friday Friendship Club, again there's a couple of things I'm using there, and so on and so forth. And that is easily stored under my desk. This happens a lot just before a live. Yes, Fossil comes in, or Mr. Colin Waffles mostly. Yes, you would like to be on the lives, don't you? You haven't been on one fairly recently, I don't think. And that's what she does. Let me show you. So she goes on the back of my chair and she will sit there, or on the arm, and sit there during most of the lives. Fossil. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Yeah. So mostly the 10 minutes beforehand I will be sorting out what to share with you, and I put it on this desk here and then I share it with you here. And then sometimes I put a big bar stool to my right, particularly on Mondays if I'm sharing lots of things. As I share them with you, the discs get thrown on the floor under this desk and the stuff I've just shown you goes on my right on the bar stool. The final thing I do, of course, I go and grab a water or go to the toilet or sort the cats out if it's a late live. I have this notebook. Now this I need. Oh, I do have something else as well I put out. Let me show you the other thing first. This is stored under my desk. And this I finally got on the board. And this is all my little film clips I've made, or my little interludes, or my countdowns, all those sort of things that I've made on Canva. And you'll hear me say sometimes, oh, I've got to find it. Well, I made this list so I could see easily what is where. And don't forget, because I do Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty and New Beginnings and Everything Dance, they have 3 different countdowns. So you get different countdowns for each channel. And just for example, some things don't stay up forever. This is, for example, coming soon. My Everything Dance channel, Dance Journey, a little promo for that. We have the discount code for Streamyard. Check out this channel. That's what you all keep seeing when someone comes on my lives and I say, oh, someone's in the house. That's what I play. And you can shuffle these things round. It took me a long time to realise you can shuffle them round. Check out this channel. It used to be halfway down somewhere and I could never grab it quickly when I wanted it. So if I see in the chat someone's on, you can see I scroll fast to the top and I know that's where it is. The clapping, if you've ever had a clap from me, not the clap, a clap from me, then you will know you have to do something really amazing or awesome and you get clap. We have happy birthday if it happens to be your birthday. We have Pip and Paws is a promo for my dogs. We've got the cat ones, got the one everyone requests to see again and again, Mr. Colin Waffles, aka the Goof, on my tablet. Sunsets, Bubble for Words, I haven't used that very much. Countdown from 20, that's on, I think that's the Tranquility Countdown. I'll tell you why I know in a minute. Tuesday, Tea Break Tour intro. Thursday, Inspirational Thursday Thoughts intro. Be a Guest. The Friday pre-intro, that is the countdown for Friday. Are you ready? That's the that's the first bit of Friday. This is my home trip, community friendship, worldwide, whatever that was called. These are all the quotes. I do change them randomly. I keep them up for a month or 2 months and then I'm going to switch them all around. Outro. The outro is for every single one because I know a lot of people obviously do click off when an outro comes up. So the outro is the same for all of them. And then we've got the countdown for new beginnings. We've got Wednesday Friends Day, How You Feeling, and Monday Fun Day. So that's the opening for that. So they're all the intros. Then when I do my Monday channel, you see what I was talking about, those round disc. So the numbers 1 to 13 of those, and there's a couple of little clips I sometimes share of those. And same with the Wednesday themes, what I'm talking about, they've got their own little intros. And then all these blue ones are my dance channel one, what I'm sharing there. And the outro, that's got its own outro because obviously that's quite different. And then the pictures I've put in, and then that channel's going to have Q&A days rather than just chatting about my dance journey. So anyone with dance questions, that's a countdown for that. And then I've got 2 videos, New Beginning Lifetimes and Tranquility Lifetimes. I've left those on the end because people suddenly ask me, and I've got all the conversions to your country on there. So I'll just play those. So I've now placed that balanced on the whiteboard. Okay, so back to the book, and these are, this side is New Beginnings and this side is Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. Wherever this big bookmark is, that's the day I'm about to do. So this is the day I'm about to do, and as soon as I finish this day I move the marker to the next day. So for example, you know I'm doing Wednesday the 1st of November in a bit. I'm just filming all this pre so I can go through it all with you. Oh, see, here's Mr. Colin Waffles now. Yes, see, they think I'm about to go live. Meow. Yeah. I'm not your cleaning station. I'm not your cleaning station. And unfortunately, when he gets on my lap for a live, he does actually type. So if the live ever suddenly disappears, he's probably cancelled you all out. He's got his love heart on today. So this book, for example, let's talk about today. So I get a little marker. And once I've hit live, I know to play the countdown. This is for Wednesday. These change on different days, hence why I've got it down. Then once that's playing, I move it down to see what I have to play next. And then just little notes for me. And I keep moving this down as I go. Now, I do now balance it on the front of my keyboard. I've tried other options, but this is what I do. So I just move it down. And this side is, for example, these are the little interlude or intro pieces, and it tells me which one's which. Instead of these being numbered like the Wednesday one, they have alphabetical letters. So that is today. But as I say, this is all of them. Oh, and it's got at the bottom which quotes I do on which days. So that's an example of that. Monday's another complicated one. And so you can just see, for example, Monday, I will play the countdown. And then once that's playing, I move it up and it says Monday Fun Day opening. And then I keep moving it down. And the same here are the numbers that are on the back of the disc and which ones they relate to. So that now sits absolutely here. As you can see, it's a bit of a balancing act. I did used to put it completely on the keyboard, but of course now people come in my chat and I need to type, so I do balance it right on the edge. I did try my tray table that I bought, but that doesn't work with cats jumping up on your lap part the way through. So now I've showed you most of what I do prior to a live. I'm going to now stop the filming and then film again when I'm really 10 minutes going on to the live, by way to show you all the setup and what that was all about first before I get to that stage. So I will see you live. I think I might even film a bit of it live as well and show you from my end. So as I say, if any of you do lives, this would be an idea for your videos. I think that would be quite fun. The reason Fossil's there is she's waiting for the bar stool to come to that side of the chair where she is, and the last few days, as soon as I put the bar stool there, she jumps up on it, so that's a bit of an issue. So they're waiting, and I'll see you as soon as it's 10 minutes prior to the actual live. So going on to Streamyard, first of all I normally check my account to see how much more free hours I have. So I click on that and then you go down to billing and click on that, and then that's everything you've got. And for me, I only use the free bit of Streamyard, and it says 14 hours 29 minutes used of 20 hours, resets November the 5th. So whenever you start, the number of the date when you started, it runs from that. So don't be fooled like I was initially and thought it was monthly. It's for a month, but from the date you started, so from the 5th of one month to the 5th of the next month. So from that, 14 hours 29 minutes used of 20 hours. I know how long I've got left before I begin my live. Now just come out of that by clicking up here on home again, and these are all my scheduled lives. So we know today is Wednesday, so I'm going to click here, and for me the time it starts is 5:30. I found this quite misleading at first. I saw all these dates here and I realised it's the date you create them, so just totally ignore that column. I don't know why they even put that, really, to be honest. So you want to look at your scheduled dates and you'll see the date and the time, but when you see one without a date, just the time, it is today. So press enter there. And then enter in the studio. You just wait a second for your picture to come up here, as you can see, and you can check the mic is working. And then here I have to change this if I'm changing channels, so I just delete that and type in New Beginnings for Everyday Life in Rural Cyprus. And then just before I begin, I plug in my ring light, so I'll do that now. So without blinding you, the ring light is now on. You get your countdown to how long you've got before you begin. It tells you here. So now I'm going to grab the things that I need by putting this booklet here. And these are my subjects, if you like, what I'm reading, crafts, blah blah blah. So I just run down this and see if I've got something for any of these. So I'm going to grab what I'm reading and my latest craft project I want to show you. So I'll go and do that now. So I've got the latest book I'm reading on my desk. I've got what I'm going to share, my craft project. It's embroidery today, and this is something I've made before with cross stitch. It's a bag, and I've decided to use this for all my embroidery that's not cross stitch. So I'll share what's in there today. I also check on my whiteboard that was on my floor. I have now put alphabetical letters here, that the things I want to talk about, how they relate to the little intro theme clip. So I've done that. So I will just glance down there when I need to figure that out. I've obviously got water ready, always get a drink ready. Today I am going to be filming the start of my live, so I've also set up the tripod behind me so I can do that. So I just check the countdown, 7 minutes 36. I wanted to start a little bit early so I could show you everything. I think that's more or less it. If Mike's at home at the point of starting a live, I do let him know that I'm going to start the live, particularly if it's not a scheduled one. You can see down this bottom corner here, or maybe not, this is where you appear and you're not on stage, or as they call it. I don't like that phrase because it's nothing about being on stage, but you have to click on there when you want to put yourself up on screen. If I'm sharing films with you, clips or anything, then they would be along here now, and you can put them up to play because I'm not actually live, even though the mic is live. Be aware of that, your mic is live until you actually start the live. So be aware while you're messing about, you are being recorded. So you could now click on one of these film pieces and watch it up here, maybe cue it in to certain points. You don't have a timeline on the bottom. You see a timeline but not with the actual time figures, so you have to do it from watching it, not from if you've played it out of Streamyard. And of course there's many other things you can do as well, and of course I can change the screens. For example, I could put myself up on there and I could change the layout if I was playing something else, so that would be me on the screen and what I'm playing. And if you bring people in as well, there's all sorts of things you can do there. So I'll take myself down for now because I don't start on screen. So now I'm going to get my countdown ready, and my book tells me it's New Beginnings Countdown, and I've put after the heart of Friday, and that just means for me it's a picture that I recognise quickly and easily. There's my countdown, and that is how we will begin. I will click on this countdown, and then straight after that it's Wednesday Friends Day, which is underneath it. So they can sit there ready. Even if I click onto another screen and then come back to this, it won't have moved. So, and don't forget, which I did forget a lot of the times when I first started Streamyard, you have to press go live up here, then a box comes up, are you sure? And then you click on that and you can begin if it's unscheduled. If it's scheduled, we've got 4 minutes 22 seconds there. When that's at 0, it will say it's showtime, but you still have to go through the go live process. And when you've finished, you just click end end the live. So I'm going to set you up now on the tripod and I will go live with you. Oh, and what do I do if I've got time to spare? Well, I'm either still watching YouTube videos, catching up with people prior to signing in to Streamyard, or if I've only got 5 minutes or so, I will sit there and read some more of my books. But today, what do I do 10 minutes before going live on Streamyard? Why, I make a video, of course. So I just checked my position on the screen. So I've got 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17, sip of water. Oh, I would of course have this plugged in where the light is as well, and put in a hard drive if I need to show anything. So now it says it's showtime, hit go live and hit go live again, and then we're on. So now you'll see my microphone is off on this screen. And then I line up ready for the next clip, my intro. This is just starting soon. Just gives chance for people to come on if they've just seen it up, even though it's a scheduled one. Sometimes I dance around to my music if I'm not flustered or not just arrived home. Just put that up a tiny bit more. You see now this is where people are viewing. You have to wait till the blue goes out before you can press the next one. Then we go onto this screen so I can hit Dawn is live as this is finishing off, and then I will go live. As soon as I go back onto this next screen, I can be ready with whichever one I'm starting with today. Here. So it's that one, I can get to the top. And back here ready. Hello everyone, welcome to New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. You may just notice the camera here, and this is because I've been talking to you before I've done my live. I'm making a video today of what do you do 10 minutes before you do your live. So I want to see those videos from you, and do look out for this one. So I hope you enjoy what I'm saying to you before I've said it to you. I'm kind of time warp. You'll see it in the future, but it's in my past what I've already said to you. So do have a look at that when it comes out. It's because I should have edited a video today and I just didn't really feel up to editing, and I thought, no, I need to make one. I haven't got enough videos otherwise. So I keep talking about making this video and suggesting to you, you do it. So I thought it would be a good idea to film, and then I can edit it another time. So let's start today. Today we're going to start with this. So now I just check over here on my board what I'm saying about for this section. And I want to do one very special shout out today, and I want to shout out a channel, and I will actually post a very particular video up of theirs. Let me just find it. It's a very special video they've made, and I want to share that video with you. So do go along and watch it. And this is the very special video. Two doves, bees and gardens. And John and Sarah, go over and check it out, but particularly that video there. If you don't see which one it is later on, then just watch all their videos. They did a lovely shout out to my channel, and they were the winners of the seeds, the seed giveaway that I do monthly. So do check out that. If you don't know about that, here's a little bit of information. Now I'm looking up what I'm going to do next. So this is relevant to gardening, so I'm going to do the garden update, I think, next. So I don't need to get everything off my desk ready for that. I've got two things to say. I can of course be queuing up the next one I'm going to do after that. So I can choose what to do next by my list, my whiteboard. I do sometimes put these titles up and then forget which one I've clicked on. Because as you can see, I don't often watch what I'm doing. I'm busy doing the next thing. So I can mark it on my book what's going to be next. So as it says, all you've got to do is keep watching and drop some comments, and then I will select you at some point. So it's going to take me a long time, once a month, to pick someone, but you should all get a turn someday. And while we're talking about growing and gardening, I have planted now 2 mango seeds. Yes, 2 mango seeds. And I've spoken of this recently, that if you've never seen inside a mango, it's awesome. It's not just a seed inside that you would expect. And I obviously want to do little bits of filming as the mangoes grow and then make it into a bigger video. But I'm so keen to share with you the inside of a mango and how to start growing mangoes from shop bought mangoes, that I'm going to put the clip I've made already, how to get the seed out, where it is, what it looks like and how to plant it. I'm going to do that on my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. I'll run that on the ticker tape below, so you can check out the channel if you don't know the name. So it's on the ticker tape below here. And on that channel I have a playlist called Dawn's Diary, and one of the Dawn's Diaries is going to have that information on it. So if you want to know how to grow mangoes from seeds, then check that out. The other thing I'm growing from something shop bought is a pineapple. Yes, I'm growing a pineapple, and of course I'll be sharing that with you. I'm not sure the one I actually grew this time is viable because the leaves weren't all healthy looking, but I can still show you the concept of it, and then maybe another time do another one. So that's something I'd like to share with you. So do check that out. Again, that will probably be as a Dawn's Diary. So it will probably be a Dawn's Diary. So as I say, they're on my other channel. So do look out for those. And we have Steve and Tina Jewel in the house. And I will say to Steve and Tina Jewel, as you're in already, you can see the camera there. You can see the camera in the background here. I'm filming, so you will get a double shout out because you will be on this film I'm making about what I do 10 minutes before I start a live, and I thought I'd keep it rolling. So double shout out to you, Steve and Tina Jewel. So thank you for being here so much. And they're saying hi. You're saying hi to yourself watching it in the future. Saying hi to yourself. Yes. The other thing I want to say while we're on the gardening section is I also have bought a new tree. I have posted that video today of what the new tree is, because I didn't want to reveal it on a live. I want you to watch the video. So do check out today's video that was posted, and that will show you what my new tree is. It's a bit of a saga. It's not what I went to get, and there's more to come. But if you watch the video, you'll understand. You'll understand. But I've revealed what the new tree is in my garden. It's a fruit. Yes, it's a fruit tree. So that's what's happening there. Okay, so I've just been scrolling up and down because I'm doing 3 things at once now. I'm doing what I normally have to do on my live. I'm talking in the chat, and I'm in between things. I'm talking to the camera as well. Oh dear. So Dawn's in a bit of a kerfuffle now. Finding out. Oh, there we are. That's where I need to be. Okay, let's go on to this. Red bugs. Red bugs. Now, funny enough, I was going to make a video on a very, very, very common insect in Cyprus.